Unbelievable. Today's the 12th of March. I just ordered the bumper yesterday, and here it is. I think they come from Pennsylvania. Unbelievable how fast. But the bracket, the mounting bracket, is coming on a separate order, so that either could be in today or tomorrow. So we're gonna check it out here and see what she looks like. And she's supposed to be black, but I'm not sure whether it has this rubber on it or not on the top. This rubber here, it's no big deal if it doesn't have it. But I want to take it out of the box and get a look at it here, so we're going to lay it in the bed of the truck here so that I can open it up and slide it out and look at it. It's the model 63,000. Alright, we're going to take this out of the box. Alright, well, she's nice shiny black. Now, that versus that, I guess it would fit in there alright. But I think this is the mounting. This is the bottom part. So I would imagine it mounts to that. Maybe that extra piece that I had to order, the mounting kit, goes on here somewhere. So we'll have to wait until that part comes in. But we're going to pull this out now. We'll lay it on top of the other bumper after I get it out of here. And we'll check it out. Well, they gave me the lights. They gave me the lights that go in here. The marker lights. Which means I could probably use these same bezels on the outside here. This is where the frame extensions would mount. And the trailer hitch, which I'm not going to use, would go here. There's a double deck here. I'll tell you, this is made really, really good. If you look down here, straight down, it looks like it lines up right to the frame extensions here and over here. It appears to line right up. We'll wait for the adapter piece to come in and then we'll see. The only thing that bothers me a little bit is it looks like it's about 2 inches shorter here, and she's lined right up with the ball. If you look down there, the ball is lined right up to the center hole here. So it is centered. There appears to be black silicone right along here. Right along here. But this is metal, and this is metal. But that appears to be silicone just on the edges. All the way around. So what I think they did is they welded the top part on and then they just put the silicone on. Well, as you can see, you fit, but it don't. The only thing that bothers me is it doesn't come out as far. It doesn't come out as far. Now, it might be the way they're supposed to be. So I will have to. I'll have to look into that. I don't know, it seems to be about, it's very hard to measure in this angle here, about 2 inches short. Alright, let's see here. She's hooked at that end. She's, close as I can reach, she's 54 inches long. 54. But of course you don't have this part going like you have here, so when I measure this one, we got to measure from this point over. So it means I got to take the bumper off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this into the shed. And I may call him to ask him. But if it fits, I'd like it when it comes out more this way. Give you some protection, you know. I meant to say this is 64 inches from this point right here to this point right here. 64, not 54. So now it looks, this is lined right up with this. This go, I don't know why this is here like that, but it's going to have that big gap in there. So I really don't know. I'm going to call him and find out. I hope to hell this is going to be the right bumper for this. I've looked on the internet, and that model 63,000 by Weston seems to be the same thing, even on the Weston website, which costs more. What's the matter, Sammy? Nice day today. We got nice warm temperatures. Yeah, well, you want to lay in that thing. That's all soaked from laying on the ground yesterday. Yeah. You don't want to lay in there, Sammy. That's all wet. For now, I'll store it in the shed. Packing material in the box. I hope I don't have to ship it back. I don't like these cutouts here. The shortness of this thing is one thing, but there's cutouts. I'm not sure. A few years ago, there was a guy in the coffee shop. I haven't seen him in a couple years. He replaced the bumper on his Dodge Dakota, but I haven't seen him, so I was just wondering how his looked, because I don't recall how it fit in there. And this space here is even more exaggerated with that notch they cut out in the new one. So I don't think that kit would have a filler for that. I'm not experienced with these sort of things. Well, time will tell. Okay, here's a little update on the bumper. I made a call to Street Side Auto. Talked to Kyle. He's the gentleman that I would recommend you to talk to if you ever have a bumper to, you know, you need a replacement. These are universal replacements, and if you want something that's going to fit directly on the vehicle, you have to go with a manufacturer's, you know, like a Dodge or a Chevy or whatever you're using. So it is shorter, but that's just the way it is. He double-checked, and that is the number for that vehicle, so I'm sure it'll go on there quite nicely. I just have to wait for the adapter kit to come in, and then we'll be ready to install it. I want to mention too that the little angle brackets on the corners of the old bumper are not apparently needed on the replacement, not only because it's a little bit shorter, but perhaps they're not needed, and they may have a different set that may be included in the adapter kit, but I really don't know yet. So time will tell. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned because there's more to come.